everybody, thanks for joining my channel. This is Rocky. So today we are doing a fun concept. So this one's not as positive as the other ones have been. This one's about bad stuff. So we're gonna get right into it. We're talking about fashion and the fashion don'ts for 2020. Let's get right into it. So in a couple of previous videos, I talked about the 2020 fashion trends that are in, at least the ones that I really like and the ones that I plan to participate in. And I also showed you how to style those trends that are hot for 2020. What I want to talk about is what we don't always talk about, are the trends that need to go. There are trends that we've been carrying over year, and then there's actually a few that have just come out for 2020 that I can't stand. So we're gonna talk about what those trends are. The very first one on my list is actually something that I kinda like, but not really all the way like, and that's harsh neon colors. Like those bright, in-your-face, highlighter, 1980s pop culture neon brights. Now, I didn't mind the trend in like pops of accessories like a belt or like a belt. But otherwise, like the way people were wearing it from head to toe, or like their coat, like a really big piece of what you're wearing in that harsh color, neons don't suit anybody. To be fair, I don't care what your complexion is, what your body type is, what your size is, what your age is. Neon in the big pops of color, like in from head to toe, and not working for anybody. It does not look good. So hopefully, I'm actually not hopefully, I am glad to announce that that's out. Neons in that way are completely out. And what we're seeing now is actually muted neon tones, and that doesn't even make sense. Muted means it's not neon anymore. We're seeing fresher jewel tones, a little bit of like a take on the neon trend, but we're muting them in more of like the jewel tone or a deeper pastel color. So I am loving that. I'm glad that we're coming back to something that's a bit more natural and just not from head to toe. The next trend that I'm so glad to see go away, that I never participated in because it was just flat out stupid, I don't mind calling it stupid, is mini bags. Those mini purses that you couldn't even fit your cell phone in it. What's the purpose of having a purse if you can't put anything above and beyond like credit cards in it? You couldn't put your lip gloss, you couldn't put your phone, you couldn't put your keys. Like at very minimum, you should be able to fit those, like you should be able to fit 4 things. You know, your cards, your lip gloss, your phone, and your keys, for goodness sakes. And people are spending thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on these dumbass purses. So I'm so glad that these are out. The other thing to me that looks idiotic, asinine, I don't even know what else to call it, are these cartoonistic, oversized, puffy coats. Like legit, where are you wearing this coat to? I get that in some places, including Chicago, it gets really cold. And in your mind, you would love to leave the house with a coat that's the size of your house. Like you would legit want to take your blanket and wrap up in it. But like, who really does that? And then in these like cartoon colors, and I don't understand it. This is not a video game. This is real life, ladies. There's nothing cute, sexy, fashion forward, nothing about these oversized cartoon video game looking coats. So for me, this needs to go. I don't think that it's gone. It is, I mean, I'm not saying I don't think, I know that this trend is not gone. People are loving these puffy coats, but for goodness sakes, let's let it go. It looks dumb. The one trend that I am so glad is gone, and for 2 reasons. One is for selfish reasons, and one is for just like real reasons, like from the heart. The overdone makeup look. You know, all the contouring and the bronzer and the highlighters and the baking and like all the stuff that women are doing to their faces that make them look like opposite of feminine. It makes you look like you are not a woman posing like you're a woman. So what I would love to see, and what I am starting to see, is more of a natural look. Now it's okay to wear makeup. Like I'm not like anti-makeup. there are ways to enhance your beauty in a more natural way. So all that extra, like layers, the primer, then the base, then the foundation, then the highlighter, then the contouring, then the concealer, then the bronzer, then the blush, eyeshadow, oh my gosh. And then the eyebrows. Help us, somebody, universe, help us. These eyebrows were taking on a life of their own. These eyelashes, OMG. So anyway, if you cannot tell, I'm very passionate about the fact that this overdone makeup was overdone. And I'm so glad to see us moving in the right direction of letting your natural beauty come through. I'm so sick of all the Kate Dawn hour-long makeup beauty videos and sessions of people transforming themselves into something that's completely unrecognizable. So, yay to natural, yay. Overdone makeup out. The next thing I am glad to see go away, and for two reasons, because one, I wasn't able to do the trend, but two, it was just a little too much. Having your belly button out, like midriff out. The lower, we were starting to see some lower rise jeans again, and I joked about that one last year, about the fact that I was gonna style those. I just couldn't bring myself to style low rise jeans. I'm not doing the Britney Spears thing ever. But, and then we had the crop tops that were just extreme crop. So you had this entire part, grown, full-on grown mom women with the full out stomach out on show, not on the beach, just regular day to day. That was doing too much. And you know, so again, like I said, I'm glad to see that's going away because it was just a bit too extreme, just showing too much on day to day. But also, I'm a hater. I couldn't do the look because I have tiger stripes, and so I'm hating. So I'm glad to see that trend go. Now, I am not opposed to showing a little rib cage. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cute. That's a little, you know, flash of sexy. Same with, like, you know, showing a little cleavage, the clavicle, the shoulder, all of that. But the whole belly, too much. Now, the next trends I want to talk about are the ones that came out for 2020, and I am so hoping that these don't catch on. I mean, I think some of them reared their ugly heads in 2019, and then now they're, you know, they're firmly here to stay in 2020, but I really, 2021, they need to just be gone. The very first one, I never liked it back in the 90s, and I don't like them now, are square-toed shoes. Whose foot? Are we Flintstones? Like, whose foot is square? Why are we doing square shoes? So, apologies to anybody out there who really loves them. Like, listen, what I'm saying on these videos is just my opinion. I am the first person to say, be authentically and unapologetically you. Dress organically. Whatever you feel makes you feel happy, beautiful, and your best self, do it. And if square-toe shoes are it, do it. But for me, not feeling it. My feet are not square. Square shoes just will never be pretty, sexy, feminine, none of that to me. It's just, I don't understand that. Okay, I'm done. But square toe shoes need to be gone. The next trend I'm really hoping goes away, and I don't know if you're gonna be mad at this one too, is pillow stuff. Like these pillow purses, like, you know, Bottega Veneta has this pillow slouchy friggin' bag that everybody likes. Then all the other brands started to follow suit. You got some YSL, you got a YSL bag like that, you got a Chanel bag like that. I've seen a lot of brands doing these dumb pillow bags like that. You, I don't understand. Pillow bags, pillow shoes, like legit pumps, sandals that look like pillows. Like, I'm usually not this way. I'm usually not at a loss for words, but these pillow bags, pillow shoes, pillow coats, pillow stuff, I don't understand why that would be considered fashion forward or nice to carry or comfortable to wear or carry, or just out. The next one I'm so glad to see go away is logo mania, and we've talked about this before. I don't mind like a little dink, a little logo here, or in a subtle way, you know, having a little logo, a belt even, but just a small little logo, or a logo that's like kind of nondescript, that you can't even really tell what the brand is, but it's artistic and ornate or whatever the case may be, don't mind those. But the big old Gucci and whatever, YSL, and I'm saying these brands, I don't mean to like knock on those brands, but those are the ones that come to mind. But all of that, like if legit, like, okay, like if they were sponsoring my video, which you can if you want, or if I were a model for them or something to that effect where I am on their payroll, and therefore by paying, you know, therefore by promoting them, I am paying myself, yes, it makes sense. But in your day-to-day life and you not making nothing off of that, who's the dummy? Now, you look stupid. Yeah, and again, sorry if you love it. Wear it if it's authentically you, but for me, it's just not gonna work. Having the brands, the logos all over me, I can't do it. I really cannot do it. And I think that the rest of the world has caught on because it's been a trend for the last, what, 3 years-ish? And I think the rest of the world has caught on that this ain't smart. So we look stupid and, and it looks dated. So glad to see that go, glad to see that like diminishing, and hopefully in 2021 done. So the next thing that I want to see go away, and I don't know why I want to see it go away, I just never really liked it, and I'm sure that some people find it flattering, and this one I'm kind of on the fence about even saying, but the Hourglass Blazer look. There are some coats and blazers out there that like legit dip in like a violin, like really harsh lines that dip in, and I just think that those are weird. They're just weird. And I never really took to the belting of blazers and coats either, because that's the same concept and it just looks weird. So that's just me. I think that for some people it is very, and maybe because I already have that kind of a shape, and I feel like it just exaggerates it even more. And so maybe that's just like a personal decision because it probably just, it's too exaggerating for me. But the belting of coats and blazers and then those extreme blazers, I can't do it. So I am glad, I'm hoping that in 2021 we don't see that anymore. So out. And the last thing that I am hoping that goes away, and not full, well, I guess not fully, but partially, is Bermuda shorts. I've been seeing those like as part of suiting and all kinds of ways people are wearing. I think it's sort of like a small rebellion against biking shorts or biker shorts, because biker shorts are so tight and whatever. I think that, you know, they just thought, I like the length of it, but let's just make it a little looser so that more people can wear it. I didn't fully get into the biker shorts. You saw me style that. I did buy a pair so I can style them and see if I like them. I wasn't fully a fan of the biker shorts to begin with. I just did it so I could do a video. But now making it a looser version, I'm not sure that I'm a fan. It really looks like, the way that people are wearing it now, it legit looks like they've taken suiting or trousers and just chopped them. And it just doesn't look, in my opinion, it doesn't look flattering. I'm seeing them in varying lengths, and the longer they are, the worse they look. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And the reason why I say partially I don't like them, I actually found that form-fitting Bermuda shorts look good on me. So I made a video about how I felt that shorts were evil because they just don't stay in place, they ride up, they do all kinds of things, to me they do. And in trying on shorts for you guys, I realized that dolphin shorts and the fitted Bermuda shorts actually do suit me very well. So while I am against the Bermuda short, I hate to admit it that they actually do look good on me. So I'm hoping in 2021 that they go away, because then I might feel that peer pressure to go get some and wear them even though I don't like them, whatever. So anyway, hopefully in 2021 we will see Bermuda shorts gone. Alright, so that brings me to the end. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button right there. I would love to see you come back. Those of you who rock with me from the beginning, thank you. The next video is going to be pretty cool. I went on a trip with my husband to New York, and I want to tell you all about that trip. So make sure that you come back so you can see a little bit more about my personal life, and it's gonna be great. I had a blast and I can't wait to tell you about it. Thank you. Bye.